Welcome to Math Explained, where we explain math. In this video, we are going to unpack how to find the greatest common factor, or GCF, of numbers. If you're still unsure about what a factor is, we have a whole separate video on how to find factors. Let's start to unpack what a greatest common factor is by looking at the words greatest common factor. Beginning at factor, we are looking at and comparing the factors of two or more numbers. Our middle word is common. When comparing these factors, we want to see what factors these numbers share or have in common. Finally, we have the word greatest. When we look at all the factors that a set of numbers have in common, we want to find the greatest common factor. Another way of thinking about it is that the GCF is the largest positive integer that can divide evenly into all the numbers. Let's take a look at an example by comparing the factors of 32 and 24. The factors of 32 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. While the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Once we have all the factors of each number, let's see which factors they have in common. They each share 1, 2, 4, and 8 as common factors. To find the greatest common factor, we just need to determine the greatest number between 1, 2, 4, and 8. Our greatest common factor for the numbers 24 and 32 is 8. We can find the GCF of any group of numbers. If I was looking for the GCF of a set of 3 numbers, I would just need to make sure that they all share that factor. Another method we can use to find the greatest common factor is using our product of prime factors. This can be useful when comparing two larger numbers. Let's compare the numbers 900 and 750. 900 can be rewritten using product of prime factors as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5, or 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 2. While 750 can be rewritten as 2 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 5, or 2 times 3 times 5 to the power of 3. Now we just compare our prime factors to see which numbers and how many of each they have in common. They each have 1 2, a single 3, and 2 5s in common. Because of this, the GCF of 900 and 750 can be written as 2 times 3 times 5 times 5, or 150. This method works great when working with large numbers, but what happens if they don't have any factors in common? Remember that every number, including prime numbers, have at least 2 factors, 1 and itself. Because of this, every set of numbers will have at least the number 1 as a common factor. But it's up to us to determine if this is the greatest common factor. Well, hopefully this video helped you learn more about what the greatest common factor is and 2 different ways to find the GCF in a group of numbers. For more Math Explained videos, subscribe and check out the rest of our explanations. And as always, have a great day.